Welcome back to this YouTube channel. My name is Marifa Akonde, and in today's training, I'll be talking about the process of withholding tax setup in SAP Business One, and also how you can link your withholding tax with your vendor, right? So let's get started. First of all, to set up your withholding tax, you go to the administration. We have setup, and under financial, that's where you find your tax. And under tax, we have the withholding tax, right? So here, under the withholding tax code setup, so let's say for the withholding tax code, we have W1, right? And the withholding tax name is royalty. For the purpose of this training, the withholding tax name is royalties. And in the category column, this will be in payments. So we want the withholding tax, this withholding tax, to reflect at the point of payment, right? To be deducted at the point of payment and not at the point of invoice, right? So here we also have the effective from, which we are going to be defining here. And we have the base type, which is net, and the base amount is 100%. And lastly, let's link GL accounts to this withholding tax. So here under the account section, we have the WHT payable. So this is the GL for royalties. And with this, let's click on the withholding tax definition to define it. So the effective from, this is the date we want this withholding tax to take effect, right? So here, let's say we want this withholding tax to take effect from the 1st of October, right? And the rate is 4%. So with this, you click on update. Okay, all right. So with this, let's do the final update. So here we have royalties at 2%, and it's going to take effect from the 1st of October, right? So with this, we've been able to set up our withholding tax. So the next thing here is to link the withholding tax to a vendor's account. And before we move on to that, let's ensure that the withholding tax has been selected in the GL account determination, right? So here under modules, administration, we have setup, we have financials, and we have the GL account determination. So let's ensure that the withholding tax has been selected here. In the GL account determination section, we have different tabs. We have the sales tab, the purchasing, but our major focus is on the purchasing. And under purchasing, we select the tax tab. So under the tax tab, as you can see, the withholding tax is already selected, which is fine. So we can also, enter a default withholding tax code. So for instance, let's say like exempt, right? So let's just put exempt here. Then you update. Okay, so this is fine. So the last process here, the last step here is to link the withholding tax to a vendor. And where can we find this vendor? In our previous training, I've talked about how you can set up your vendor or your customer in the business partner master data. So in this scenario, we'll be selecting a vendor under the business partner master data, right? So here, let's select a vendor. So let's search for the vendors. So in this scenario, I'll be using the Acme Associates. So this is my vendor, right? So under the business partner master data tab, we have different tabs, but our focus is on the accounting tab where we can find the tax. Under the accounting tab, we have the tax. So this is where we ensure that this vendor is subject to withholding tax. We click on this, and as you can see, we have other things here. So here we have the withholding tax code allowed, where we have to select the withholding tax, the exact withholding tax, right? As you can see, we have royalties which we created earlier. So here let's select royalty and also let us select exempt as well. So if you are not, so if the vendor, so if you're not using royalty, so definitely you might be using exempt, right? So for the purpose of this training, we will be selecting royalties and exempt. So here you click on update, right? And scroll down, you click on the final updates. So the purpose of doing this is for invoicing purpose, right? So you can be able to, draw out your withholding tax in your AP invoice. So with this, we've come to the end of this training. And if you have any question regarding this, kindly make use of the comment section. Right. So thank you very much and bye for now.